and hopefully we're online. Let's see what's going on in YouTube now. Okay, it's excellent. Hey, it's probably a little slower. Oh, wait a minute. It's like a minute. Great. So now I'm on YouTube now. What does this mean? UMS managing moderator can support your channel and even more ways. Introduce a managing moderator. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna have to start from the beginning because I'm new to this. So I'm going to X this out. I'm already live on both connections. There's no need to have this screen open at the same time, as far as I'm concerned. Down south. I don't even remember what this. Oh, yeah, this is a cool website. But I'm gonna X this out. And this is me playing around with in this case with dev with the dev tools in Chrome, running some JavaScript here. Playing with the DOM and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna close this for now. That's me watching my videos. Tutorials. I also watch video tutorials. Like I said, I'm not an expert. Hopefully I could put this back to how it was. There was two of them here. Huh? Where the other one went? Okay, I'm gonna hide this. You guys don't need to see my OBS anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and hide it and press apply. Press OK. Now it's hidden. I guess that's fine. Everything is in its place. Did I lose a panel? I hope not. No, I didn't lose a panel. We'll figure it out later. So they're all live. Let me put it back onto my second screen. Hopefully I don't have static. And I'm going to maximize. All right, guys. So this is where the fun starts, I guess. First and foremost, in case you guys didn't know, for the YouTubers that are gonna be watching my videos, I just want you guys to know that I have a bachelor's degree in computer science. I have a background in coding. When I say background, I do have some experience, contractual work that I've done. Usually, those are like what do you call those type of jobs again? Yeah, contractual jobs are like yeah, they'll come to me later. But I did do a year here, a year there in different companies, from working at a federal level with the military, building an app for retired military officers. And then I moved to different states and all that. So I do have a background coding. I do know just about, you could throw any language at me and it'll probably take me a week or two to, based on what it is that I'm building. And then I'm able to start from there and build web applications, full stack web applications or applications. Not to say that I'm an expert or that I know everything. I do not. But the thing is that I haven't been as consistent. So this is what I do as a passion and for me to move forward as a coder. So it's just a small introduction of what I like and what my passion is. In this case, I use VS Code to research. I also use obviously video tutorials. And right now I'm just using my user agent, which in this case is GitHub, Git Copilot, and I think he does an amazing job. And I think if you guys follow me, and you'll see how simple it is to learn how to code if you're really into coding like I am. And I believe that I know that the best way to do this, besides watching video tutorials, is using your user agent and then using the steps that I'm going to show you through transcripts. All right, and in this case, this is a transcript. It's an MD file, it's a markdown file, and it's full of information. In this case, I was installing Adam Multi-stream, and it gives me all the information necessary to make it happen. Though you could easily just type in here or in Google, and it'll show you how to do it. But it's a little different when you have something you can take with you wherever you go, you know. In this case, I have my markdown file that gives me all this information that I think is necessary. It actually sticks, and I was explaining in my Twitch stream before I finally got YouTube to work that when you read and you do your research through reading, it sticks a longer, or it sticks versus just watching a quick video tutorial. Video tutorial get it done, but what really sticks is after you start using it over and over again, right? And you put practice. All right, so I'll keep talking about that in some later videos. But right now, what I really want to jump into, I believe, was, again, I was talking about my triggers. Let me see if I can show you the trigger file, just so my YouTubers can follow. So I'm gonna press Control P, and I'm gonna type in triggers. Yeah, so let me open this up. So this is my trigger file, and this file, what it does is I have over, I would say, like 17 triggers right now. This one, for example, called Deep Dive Teaching. So with this one, so basically the way that it works is, like, for example, let me give you a quick example. So we're gonna go to, right now I'm working on a DaVinci video tutorial, but on top of me working on the tutorial, I'm also mastering the ins and out of DaVinci. Now you guys might say, "Oh, you're just novice, just like I am." Well, that's fine. But that means that all the errors that you're gonna do, I'm probably gonna do. So now you're gonna see somebody doing what you're doing and getting the answers. So like that, you don't have to trip and fall on your own. It's like, oh, look at that, I'm not alone. Anyways, so basically it says here so this tutorial is number 6. So it's the cut page rough cut assembly. Now this is a transcript that we did between my user agent and I. So all I did was prompt them and told them to create a transcript that I can follow and that I can actually do a video tutorial in the future. The first well, basically this is not using the block version. There's another one that uses a block version, and I believe this one uses a block version right here. See, it has blocks. The first block is researching and learning. That's for us to learn, right? The second one is recording script. That's when you want to create a video tutorial, you use block 2 because you already learned how to use the application. Now you could do a tutorial based on what you learned, right? And then block 3 is question and answer. That's just a bonus, right? So, but this one, oh shoot, I opened my terminal. But this one is not using the block. Hopefully I'm not lagging too much. So, but this one doesn't use the block version. It does not. This is straightforward transcript. All right. So again, I want to show you how my trigger works. But before I show you how my trigger works, I want to read the introduction, right? In this lesson, we build the first rough cut in the cut page by selecting short portions of source clips and assembling them into a simple sequence. All right. Now, let's say, for example, you don't understand what's going on here. Your user agent gave you the information, but not enough. So go for this exercise. Build a short sequence around 20 to 30 seconds. Focus on the fundamental, not polish, right? Learn the nuts and bolts of rough assembly. Now I could go like this, right? Show triggers. The last time he gave me an example of what I should use. Hopefully he does the same here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta stop him. Let me stop him. Because you have to first highlight what you're trying to trigger. In this case, I want the trigger to be applied to this section that I highlighted. So then now I go show triggers. Hopefully he'll be like, hey, use this one like he did the last time. They're excellent. You see, best match. Amazing. So if you want, we could jump into how he got to that conclusion, but as of right now, I'm not interested. I just want you to see how my triggers work. Best match for your current selection is concept expansion. Now, these are the trigger phrase. I put this in the chat box right here. And once I put that in there, and then it will trigger it, okay? Whatever phrase, doesn't matter. So now you want to go ahead and understand what it does. So the concept expansion, what it does is it builds a short sequence around 20 to 30 seconds, focuses on fundamentals, not polish. Okay. Didn't it give me that information around here? Actually, that's what happened. Build a short sequence. Okay. Not polish, yeah. It's almost the same thing. So it says build a short sequence around 20 to 30. Oh, it's giving me the it's giving me an example of what I should put in the chat box. So if you want UI navigation steps instead, use beginner click path steps. Okay, I don't want that. I want it to build a short sequence around 20-30 seconds. No. Focus on fundamentals, not polish. Learn the nuts and bolts of rough assembly. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm completely lost. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just explaining what I highlighted. Yeah, I'm all over the place. All right, so let's use the concept expansion. All right, so let's go ahead and use that one. I thought it was going to give me a detailed explanation of what it does. So / concept expansion. Great. So now just press enter. Again, I'm surprised he didn't explain what it does. He just gave me the trigger phrases. That's interesting. Use like this. Okay, great. That's what I'm doing. All right, so now he gives me a detailed explanation of what this is about. So it says here in this lesson, we are not trying to make a perfect edit. We are building a short, clear, rough cut so you can understand the core editing workflow first. Transcript ready expansion. For this exercise, your target is simple. Build a short sequence that lands around 20 to 30 seconds. The length is long enough to practice real decisions, but short enough to stay focused and finish quickly, right? The goal is fundamental, not polished. So basically, he's giving me the information that I expected him to give me because I put in the trigger that gives me that expected result. And if you're not happy with it, you do another one. You could do the click path. Let's see if the click path is here. See, there's no, you see, let's do the click path. This one's going to be very interesting. What's going to be the output. So use beginner. It's called beginner click path. So beginner. Did I forget how to spell beginner or what? It's not coming out as one of the options. And the click path. Well, let's just copy this right here. Oops. I think this should be good enough, but it's taking longer than usual. And that means that it's probably going to be a long explanation. All right. Recognize. Beginner, when to use, great. You want exact, okay, so yeah. So these are the actual trigger commands or phrases. So task target, exact click path step. I thought it was just click path. It should be just click path. I could update that later. So copy and paste invocation example, beginner click path path. Show exact YouTube Studio clicks to find and copy stream. Okay, so quick results samples. Open YouTube Studio. Create. Okay, that's a quick example of what ClickPath does. So you want to wait, but it's talking about YouTube. We're talking about DaVinci. So I'll push shape this trigger follows. When to use. You want exact navigation. You are teaching beginners. No, okay, so let's try this right. Let's try this right here because for some reason he didn't give me the results for what I highlighted. Actually, I copied it. I shouldn't have copied it. So let's just put here task target. Hopefully this works. Yeah, he's on line 23. He's on the correct lines. If you look over here, he's definitely on the correct lines. 23, 25. Now he's analyzing it. And then this is not such a lengthy instruction list that he's gonna give, but it's lengthy enough where I want to show you how my triggers work. And yeah, so build a clean yeah, let me look at my yeah, it looks like we hit a little roadblock here, but it shouldn't be that crazy. So why is he giving me task target? Output shape, this trigger follows. Oh, I have to recovery path, recording, ready, voiceover, output shape. Yeah, so why isn't he okay? So let me do this again. Let me do this again. Because what happened was there is since I just pasted this, he just gave me the task target, and this is the task that's being this is the target that's being tasked, right? So I want him to hopefully that blank space doesn't yeah, I don't want that blank space. All right. So now I'm going to paste beginner click path steps. Hopefully that's the trigger phrase, and I'm gonna press enter. He's evaluating it. Oh yeah, right. Okay, good. This is okay, so this is the expected output, right? Build a first rough cut in DaVinci Resolve that is about 20 to 30 seconds using core actions only. So exact click path steps, open DaVinci, open your project, click cut at the bottom page bar, right? So if we open DaVinci, we could most likely follow these steps. So I'm gonna go ahead and open DaVinci. That's funny. It changed my layout. Let me just click here instead. Yeah. So when DaVinci opens, all I have to do is follow these steps, right? And it looks self-explanatory. I mean, it looks very good explanation, no? So I'm gonna click here, give it some time for it to set up, right? This is correct. Click cut at the bottom page. In media pool, click the first source clip. In the source viewer, move playhead to where the action starts. Right. That's perfectly correct. That sounds just about right. Now let me see what's going on here. Great. So let's say I open this one, which is a video I was editing. So now here I am. All I gotta do is go and get some video footages. But I have to come out of this masters. Yeah, that could be tricky. I don't know. But anyway, let me see. Footage. Yeah. So here's the footage. I'm gonna put this footage in here. So it tells me open DaVinci. I already did that. I opened the project. Now I gotta click the cut page, and that's the cut page, right? And this is the edit page. So I'm gonna click the cut page, okay? And I already did that, right? And in the media pool, click the first source clip. Okay, so this is the media pool, and I click the oh, you can hear it, right? This DaVinci is amazing. Look at this. It plays the video in such a small little window with the audio and everything. Anyway, so we're here. So that's the media pool. This is the media pool right here. That panel. Okay, you can move it to the left or to the right to make it bigger or smaller, depending on how much space you need. And then we click the clip. We click the clip. We click the clip. There's a lot of synonymous words here that are tongue twisters. When it comes to doing these videos, I don't know if it's just web anything. I don't know if it's just programming or development or coding that these words are all synonymous. They all sound like a click, click. You see. Anyway, so if you ever try to do videos, you'll see. You'll notice. So in the media pool, we clip the clip. We click the clip. And in the source viewer, move playhead to where the action starts. So basically, we got to find well, first of all, let's change the view here. It could be either source tape or timeline. For some reason, it's already in source tape, but I want to change it to. And if I change it to this one, and this one's called timeline. And if I change it to this one, this is the source clip. It says it right here. And if I source tape, and this one is source clip. Yeah, it looks almost the same. So anyways, let's say, yeah, but source clip is the one that has to have all those white little lines in between. And this one is, something's wrong here. See, now I'm jumping around yet again. This is your project name. You have to make sure it's the same name. It's the same thing. Uh-oh. All right, so let's say, let me show you, let me just follow let me put it right here. Let me follow what it's telling me here. So I'm gonna pick the out, right? The out is the start. So let's say we want this section here for some reason. You press O, no, in. No, you press I to mark in. So basically, I think it's Control I. No, it's not. It's actually I. Press I, there you go. See, so like we said over here, build a first rough cut in DaVinci Resolve that is about 20 to 30 seconds using core actions only. So we want to, this is the start. Now we're going to get the out. Press O. So now between here and here supposedly is 30 seconds. The whole point is that I want to show you how my triggers work, right? So we're going to click append, and then you don't have to click append because I don't have anything in here in my in the actual, what is this called again? In the source section of this is the playhead, I think. Yes, the playhead section where you put your videos. But anyways, you do this, you drag it over here, and that's it. That's it. That's, whoa, Jesus Lordy. Control C. Wait a minute. Did I save it? Well, let's keep following instructions. Click a pen in the viewer, control or press shift 12. Let's press shift 12. There you go. So on that note, it took the whole video. It definitely took the whole video. Yeah, it's 3 hours long. Something's missing here, buddy. Why didn't it take this section here? Let me press Control P. Let me print this. And then I print screen. When I append, it takes the whole video. Let's see what he tells me. That's not supposed to happen. And why is it showing both of my screens? That's weird. Oh, because I print screen. It's the whole screen. I have to learn how to just print just one of the screens. And there's a way. I think it's Control Print Screen, but in order to just print one screen, it's Control Shift Print Screen. So now it's considering what's going on here. So I don't know why. If I press, I know if I press Control / it's only gonna play the section with no package managers. It's gonna say package managers. Wait a minute. Questions. I'm gonna go ahead and just here's the say yes to everything. And it's gonna hold on. My thing is, this video is so long that this little section here is like maybe a half an hour long. Let's see, it says 10 minutes. So basically, if I drag it, I thought it would play just that. Yeah, you're supposed to. Oh, okay. So you press Control / it loops it. Right. So let me see if I'm right. 10 minutes. Okay, I am right. Okay, cool. So I did take the section that I was looking forward to take. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it even smaller. I'm gonna press I, and now I'm gonna delete all this. Control A, and then delete. Uh-oh. Yeah, I deleted everything. Yeah. Let me click over here. Yeah, this is, I only wanted to take this section, Control Alt Delete. So now this has, oh boy, I'm all over the place. Why would it delete this part though? Let me do it again. Maybe when I put it back, when I put this back over here, yeah, there you go. So now I'll do this. So now it should be a lot less, it should take up less space because it's less. There you go. It's only a minute long, but I wonder why it makes this so long though. And anyway, so we follow instruction and it all worked. That was the whole purpose. Now you guys know that this proof is in the pudding that my way of learning actually works. It's just that it takes a little longer. It's a learning curve for you to learn what you're doing. All right. So again, guys, that was just a little synapse of what the triggers do. But right now I'm looking forward to work on a different project. In this case, it's this project right here. And this is gonna be, if you think that was long, just imagine how long this one's gonna take me. So I'll be back to record the rest of this. I'm gonna start a new section or a new live stream in a few. I'm just gonna take a break. See you guys later. Thank you for joining me.
Mira esto. Hola, chat.
I don't hear it. No. I don't hear it. No. What is this? Oh Lord. Am I still being live here? Oh great. Am I still being live here? Oh great. I'm still being live here. Oh great. I'm still being live. Sure. What is this? What's this? Yeah. So now, good. So now it should be a lot less, it should take up like space. It's less, there you go. It's only a minute long. But I wonder why it makes this so long. Yeah, anyway, so we follow instructions and all work that was. Am I still live? I don't understand. I thought I stopped it with OBS. What's wrong with this? It's not moving. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. I don't understand. Why is it still live if I stopped it? Let me ask Gemini. I don't know what's going on. Am I still live? Oh, great. Now this stuff doesn't work. So I lost all that stuff that I recorded. That's crazy. Uh, shit's bad. So I lost all that stuff that I recorded. That's crazy. Well, I did record it, so. So I lost all that stuff that I recorded. I did record it, so. Oy, oy, oy.
Oh,